I'm LP Master 6, and I started exactly where I promised you. I promised you I would. And we are going to jump back into the painting, and that looks so weird. Blast away the wall. This is one of the most obscure, obtuse, I guess, not obscure, obtuse shine sprites in the game. Nope, stars in the game, my bad. There are two ways to get this. There's the intended way, which is very difficult to figure out, but clearly you got to use the cannon because it says blast, right? If you shoot the wall here, nothing happens, but you can see a crease in the bricks, right? Especially when I move the camera. What about over here? No idea how you're supposed to understand to get that. Oh, it didn't give us a cutscene or anything? That's weird. But you can also just clip through the wall to get it from above. I've never done that, so I thought about doing it here, but I don't know. That's okay. Oh, no. Is that our first death? I did not expect that. I was hoping to go through the whole game without a death, but that's okay. I just didn't think I'd die at Whomp's Fortress. Alright, put up that death counter. That's one death. Alright, you know what? We showed the intended way, so it's a perfect excuse. Please? Please. Alright, I promised I would talk about my experiences with the game. So again, I would like to give a shout out to my dead aunt, who really got my sisters and me into Nintendo and The Sims, which are my primary interests now. Well, at least Nintendo. Sims I haven't played nearly as much of in the past few years, because my obsessive compulsive problems have gotten so much worse, you know. How do we get it? Is it just right there? I failed! Whatever, I won't try again. That's okay. We'll get it the intended way. But my aunt, you know, had an SNES. She was a big fan. I don't know if she had an NES, but probably. Back in the day. Why does that hurt us, hitting the wall? That's strange. But then she convinced my family to get a Nintendo 64 after she got one, and she had way more games than we did. I would go over to her house, which was also my grandma's house. Well, I think she had already moved out. She was a lot younger than my mom. She was 12 years younger than my mom, and about 10 years older than my sisters, maybe? Probably less than that. She and my sisters were really close. How? How did I screw that up? I mean, you could. This is one of the fastest stars to get in the entire game, and I'm making it take forever. But I'm sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, so my sisters and aunt were really close. And she had a bunch of N64 games. Oh my fucking god. Sorry guys, I got a little heated there. Cause why? Yeah, I'm gonna go up there and get it. That's it. Fine, I'll do whatever you want me to do, okay? Jeez. No! Stop! Whoa! I'm sorry guys. Everything in this game looks a little easier than it is. Just ever so slightly. Oh, I forgot piranha plants respawn. That has always felt strange to me. Alright, one good thing about the control, you can really control your long jumps while you're in midair, which is really nice. Oh, I love that angle. Oh, that zoom out angle from Blast Away the Wall is so good. I don't know why. Alright, it is time to get our 16th star, the 100 coins in Whomp's Fortress. But I can't tell you how many games she had that I just loved going to her house and playing. And even some I tried out and just hated completely. Like a certain most critically well-rated game of all time. Excuse me. Am I really going to die to this guy? Alright, we're going to fight in the intended way. I love his sound as he dies. It's so good. It's like waking up from a nap, but also dying. Alright, throw you at the wall. Hopefully your coins don't spatter off into the abyss. I'm glad they didn't. This is one of the easiest, if not the easiest 100 coin star to get. Oh, I've had so much fun with this game. I was getting up to stop the cats from coming into my room, and man, I was just like, I can't wait to sit back down and play this game. And I love that feeling while I'm recording. It's the best. I don't know why I sounded sarcastic there. I promise I wasn't being sarcastic. Because I'm having a great time. This is a mainline Mario game. I love every one of these. Not equally, but I love them all. I don't just like them all, I love them all. Except maybe Wario Land 1. I mean, I like it a lot, but I don't know if I love it. No, I do love it. No, I had to think back more on it. And I know a lot of people don't consider that a main Super Mario game, but it's part of the Mario Land trilogy, so I consider it a Super Mario game. A mainline title. And it technically invented the ground pound, so very important stuff. And you could say talking to NPCs was invented by Mario RPG, and that would make it part of the main series. Shut up, I get your point. Okay, I just don't care for it. Alright. Break open the blue coin block by pounding the ground with the Z button. 1 blue coin is worth 5 yellow coins, but you have to hurry. These coins will disappear if you're not quick to collect them. Too bad! That reminds me of this article I found one time from some website based in India. It was like it was talking about women moaning is a sign they are possessed by demons, and male moaning during sex is a sign that the man has been with prostitutes, and that that either way they are disconnected from God. It was like, oh my God, what was the quote? So, oh, and men do not like it when women shriek like this. It is too loud. Women like this are depraved and completely disconnected from God. Too bad. And it just the too bad afterward is what just absolutely, as they say these days, sent me. Alright, no, don't attack me. Okay, you clearly clipped through me, but whatever. Alright, get you out of the camera view. Perfect. They don't have to be out of view to go back to sleep, but I think that makes them instantly go back to sleep. I'm not sure of the logistics. I don't remember. I'm sorry. We already have 87 coins. Oh, this is such a nice, good, easy one. I love it. And we have 17 lives. Did I mention they all go away once the game turns off? I just want to see how many I can get. We'll get the ones down there if we have to. But we won't, because we already have 93. And make that 98. I won't even go for the 1-up. I'm going to kill this other Whomp. And not once did we have to go up there. I did want to show, though. You know what? I'll go up there and show it anyway. Because this confused me more than anything else. I had to look this up. This was one of the first things I had to look up about a game on the internet. In the DS version. Because when I was doing everything in intended order, I was like, okay, so there's an arrow there implying you can get here. But I couldn't figure out how to move this. See, if you punch it, you can wobble it. But you can't knock it over. Once it's wobbling, you can kick it to knock it over. So yeah, there you go. That's another way to get up here. But we are going to go to the top of the fortress, I guess, to collect a star. We didn't even get all the red coins. There's a lot of coins in this one. This really should have been the first stage, if you ask me, because I know they wanted you to go here after getting the first star, or the first couple stars, but this perfectly combines open-endedness with, with platforming. It's a perfect example, and that's why it's a fan-favorite level. Beautiful! And we have not been going for very long. We have completed that and already gotten 2 secret stars. Beautiful. I'm sorry, I said I would talk about some of my first experiences. I could just go into a lot of memories I have with the game, because I'm scared I'll forget a lot of them. Oh, also, I said we could get something with 10 stars. Once you get 10 stars, this starts lighting up. And this takes a lot of people a long time to figure out. I had to look this up once, but I think my sisters or aunt told me on my first playthrough, so I remembered it for a while, but then I went a few years without playing and had to look it up. First person, and look up into the sun. Welcome to the second secret course. Welcome to the wing cap course, also known as Tower of the Wing Cap. Step on the red switch at the top of the tower in the center of the rainbow ring. When you trigger the switch, all of the red blocks you find will become solid. Try out the wing cap. Do the triple jump to take off and press Z to land. Pull back on the control stick to go up and push forward to nose down, just as you would when flying an airplane. Interesting controls. We want to follow these coins as much as possible. I've never been the biggest fan of having to be very precise with the wing cap's flying controls, because in my opinion it's extremely difficult. I say as I'm doing it pretty well, but when you nose down, you gain speed. When you gain speed, it's harder to get all 8 of those fucking red coins. I can't believe I did it in the first try. For me, that's one of the hardest in the game. And I can't seem to land. This isn't good. I may not have done it on the first try, guys. Oh, okay. You've stepped on the wing cap switch. Wearing the wing cap, you can soar through the sky. Now wing caps will pop out of all the red blocks you find. I sure would love to save. Thank you. See, important events also let you save, so there's no reason you would have to save and quit in the middle of not doing anything important, as I was saying way earlier. If you get what I mean. I know that's kind of confusing. But like most secret star areas in the castle, excluding the Princess's Secret Slide, and maybe... that might be the only one, actually. That's the only star you can get there. You can go back at any time, but there's no need. So that's it. Beautiful. Also, I forgot to mention, looking at my notes here, Whomp's Fortress was named the World of Rocky Mountain in early builds of the game. Now let's go in here. This is one of my favorite worlds in video game history. Actually, I forgot something. I want to show something off. Oops. Glad I checked my notes. I said I was going to go back to Bob on Battlefield with the wing cap, so let's do it. As promised, the block is now solid, and we have the wing cap. Now what we want to do... oh, I don't know if I can pull this off. I've never done this before. I've never attempted it. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Alright, I'm back in Bob on Battlefield, as promised. I tried showing off the glitch where you beat Koopa the Quick in 0 seconds, but I can't get it to work. What you do is you have to be just perfect with the timing of doing your double jump and triple jumping right in front of Koopa the Quick, where it triggers the thing, but you don't actually talk to him. And then without touching the ground, soar into the cannon, like ground pound into it or whatever, and then make your way to the top of the mountain without touching the ground and touch the flagpole. You'll beat him in 0 seconds. Alright, I'm now going to attempt to show off another glitch if I can time it just right. If not, I'm just going to lose a life. Alright. If you have high enough... oh god. Oh god. Too fast. Alright, if you have high enough... altitude. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, and you... alright, time this just right. Come on, right there. Nope. Not at all what I wanted. I've timed that perfectly once, but it didn't do enough damage to kill me. If you spawn the star and die, you'll be locked, like soft locked. Mario won't actually die. You'll just sit there, dead. So you have to reset the game. Whatever. I failed at showing off the 2 glitches. 3. I wanted to show 3, but I can't get the scaling the castle roof outside to work. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but you can do that on the right side with some well-timed acrobatics that I can't pull off. I'm so disappointed. Oh well. This, oh, I love this place so much. Look at this aquarium, this cool painting of a pirate ship that is sunk into the bottom of the sea with a gold frame. In Japan, it has a blue frame and is just a picture of bubbles. That sucks. Aha, hello. Are you using the cap blocks? You really should, you know. To make them solid so you can break them, you have to press the colored cap switches in the castle's hidden courses. You'll find the hidden courses only after regaining some of the power stars. The cap blocks are a big help. Red for the wing cap, green for the metal cap, blue for the vanish cap. And now we know what all the power-ups are. I haven't really mentioned the power meter yet. Now it's entirely different than the super mushroom, fire flower, whatever system, which is pretty neat. It works. I've got no complaints with the change, unlike my brother-in-law. The names of the stars are also hints for finding them. They are displayed at the beginning of each course. You can collect the stars in any order. You won't find some stars, enemies, or items unless you select a specific star. After you collect some stars, you can try another course. We're all waiting for your help. Yeah, we can already move on quite a bit over. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to go for everything, obviously. The fun of these games is collecting everything. And welcome to the Secret Aquarium. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just look. Oh, the clouds outside this window. This is so weird, but I love it so much. This is one of my favorite areas ever. I love water levels, and this song, oh, the song is called Dire Dire Docks. Please listen. That is one of my favorite songs of all time. It is not even one of my absolute favorite. It's not even my favorite video game song. But good God. Oh, Koji Kondo, you have outdone yourself. That is the best song Koji Kondo has ever composed. Koji Kondo, sorry. I'm anglicizing it too much. Well, that's all for the Secret Aquarium. Now, let's get into Course 3. Another water level. Jolly Roger Bay. Star 1. Plunder in the Sunken Ship. I love this place, and this song plays everywhere in it. Attention! Read before diving in. If you stay under the water for too long, you'll run out of oxygen. Yeah. We already know this. Thank you. We read it outside. But that's worded differently, so that's nice, I guess. Some nice coins over here. 3 whole coins. More signs. Oh, did we already read that? We did. Oops. Oh my God, if it tells me that one more time. Jesus. But this area is so nice. It looks so 10 frames a second. Jeez. But aside from that, it's spooky but relaxing at the same time. There's a lot to explore here, but for now, we're just going to go after the first star. So let's go. And you know, the water doesn't look half bad for 1996. Especially while you're underwater, it looks good. Just the bubble effect makes all the difference. Here's the sunken ship. How cool is that? And this thing is terrifying. Didn't even move. That is commonly referred to as the eel, formerly referred to as an unagi, but now its official name these days is Maw-Ray. This is an enemy that you cannot possibly defeat. But once you go down there and lure him out, this is where my friend and temporary roommate right now, David, quit playing the game. He didn't figure out that you just had to lure the eel out. He just couldn't find a way in the ship. But there it is. You can also glitch your way in without having to deal with the eel's garbage, as you can probably tell. Oh. And air bubbles heal you. Oh, this is a neat trick. Anytime you're in water, just, like, if you've taken damage and you're near water, you can dive in the water and go back up to get your health refilled entirely. Also, you're supposed to do this in a certain order. And I wasn't too sure I remembered what the order was, but go me for getting it right. Alright. This is one of the trickier platforming sections in the game. Unless you're fast enough to just swim to the top before the water drains. But, oh, I struggled on this for 10 minutes one time as a teenager. It made me so mad. Maybe I was 12. Not quite a teenager. Oh, but that's a nice, fun star. And just like the first star and all the other worlds so far, we have affected the rest of the level. We release the water. Can the eel come out to play? You might be wondering, well, we already did that, but I forgot how poor the performance is here. And we have now spawned a Bob-omb Buddy, but more importantly, the sunken ship has floated up to the top now that we released all the water, which is cool. We're going to go ahead and get the Bob-omb Buddy so we don't have to deal with it later. Excuse me, please. God, I love that sound. Oh, there's the only cannon in Jolly Roger Bay. Oh, and it's waterlogged, apparently. That doesn't actually affect it. That just looks funny. Please don't tell me how to climb. Oh my god. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, because this is so open-ended. You need tutorials everywhere, because everything's so complicated and everywhere. But not by today's standards. But I don't have to read all the signs. I just like to. So where's the eel now, you may wonder? Well, head down and find out. Ooh, a star at the bottom. Well, we don't have to worry about that just yet. There's the eel. Hey, buddy. Oh, God. He's going to kill us if he hits us again. But, oh, don't hit us. Don't hit us. Please don't hit us. No! Oh, I tried to be snappy. Well, that's what death from not a pit looks like. You get the spooky Bowser. It's a good way to build up Bowser as a villain. I really like that. Because every time you die, you see him and you hear him. You know, I forgot the cannon was open, so that scared me. Oh well. Nice way to quickly travel across. Oh, and get a 1-up out of it. Cool. And you obviously don't take fall damage in water, which is very, very nice and welcome. Alright, now don't get hit by the eel, Jason. Please. This is one of the trickier ones. A lot of people I knew as a kid struggled with this one. And it's not one of the easiest. Alright, but if you just wait and time yourself perfectly, which we didn't do, we can get the star at the end of his tail. How did they get stuck there? Oh, come on, please, please, please. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we're so dead. That is terrifying. Surprised that didn't traumatize me as a child. He brutally, just his lungs fill with water and he dies. You watch the life leave him. Okay, that time was not as successful. Okay. But, oh, I don't have too many specific memories. I've just played this game as long as I can remember. I guess I feel like I want to tribute this to my aunt and sisters, you know, for getting me into the game. My sister still is a fan of this game, my oldest sister, who I communicate with not very often, which makes me sad because we used to be really close when I was a little kid. Alright, let's swim out this time. See if that helps us build momentum. Oh, come on! Oh, no. No, no, no. Not again. The same exact fucking thing happening again. Give me a coin. Give me a coin. Give me a coin. Please, please, please. Oh. Yes. Oh, thank God. But my sister and I used to be really close, and we're not so close anymore. And I somehow ended up with a second copy of... oh, I forgot he goes back in, the bastard. You cannot swim through his stupid moss. Alright, I'm going to go back up and heal the 2 damage. Because even though we took it partially from the Maw-Ray, or Unagi, the eel, whatever you want to call him, it will all be healed. I will praise the swimming controls. Like, for this being the first 3D outing, they really nailed it. Because this is pretty easy. Pretty good. And I lost... This is the problem I have with 3D games, with playing them, not necessarily their design. I just get lost so much more easily. And, you know, depth perception's not great in 3D compared to 2D. Is that it? That's not it. That's not the right hole. There you are. Alright. Stay right here. And I'm going to go forward at the perfect time. And the cats are trying to get at my door a 5th time. We screwed up. Okay. No, no, no. No! Oh my God! How did I not touch it? We already got all the coins. No, 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 no. Mashing the button, mashing. Oh my God! God damn it. Goodbye. Oh my God, finally. I just had to abuse the... Oh, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it. Alright, but you... I learned... No! No! How do you drown to death above the water? This hasn't frustrated me this much in years. Oh, I thought I timed it right that time. Oh my God. But of course, this is pissing me off so much. I haven't had an experience like this with this stupid fucking star since I was a kid. Oh, I just want to touch it before I die. No. Okay. The best strategy, as I found, is to just time it right when he comes out, because it's impossible to get it when he comes out. Because he's moving too much, and the depth perception makes it impossible. I mean, I get it. It's a pattern. You can technically learn it, but... it's still making me very frustrated. Oh, I did it. I finally timed it properly. Thank God. Okay. Well, hey, it was nice to have a challenge, you know? I can't complain too much there. Can the eel come out to play? 20 stars. Already beautiful. I won't tell you how many more to go, even though everybody already knows. Let's do one more star before we end the video. Treasure of the Ocean Cave. And yes, I know, I've given so many rants about, like, what's the point of ending the video? And having an intro and outro every time, because you don't need that. You know, you already know my name. I don't need to tell you all this junk at the end. But it makes it a lot easier for... That looked so weird. Being inside the pillar. Okay. It makes it easier for thumbnail creation. Ever since my wife's been asking me what I want in each thumbnail, I'm like, man, I do just random stuff in each video. Which honestly keeps the videos more interesting and less... you know, like, on one subject, which is nice. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing for a minute. I was thinking I was doing the eel again, and I was getting mad. Oh, he doesn't hide anymore. Stars 3 onward, he's just swimming around. Which is okay, as long as you don't let him bother you. But this is the main place we have not gone. The Ocean Cave. Just come here. Please. Or don't. Okay. That's fine. We have 16 lives that we're not going to use up. So that is perfectly okay with me. Keep out! That means you! Urgh! Anyone entering this cave without permission will meet certain disaster. Listen to this. Oh, well, or the song could just turn off. But Dire Dire Docks, the song, gets a drum beat whenever you're in a place like this above water. Arrgh! Ahoy, matey! I have sunken... Sunken? It says sunken. The A's and U's are way too similar, lowercase in this font. I have sunken treasure here, I do. But to pluck the plunder, you must open the treasure chest in the right order. What order is that, you say? I'll never tell. The captain, who is presumably dead because he was in the bottom of the ship. Alright, I'm going to assume... Oh, no! Okay. Well, it resets. Easy. Of course, the front or back one was going to be the front and back were going to be the first and last, and then you just had to figure out which one of the rest, left and right, goes first. Simple. I should have that memorized by now, but I really don't. But to conclude, I would also like to shout out my father, because I have specific memories of playing this on the tiniest possible TV that hung in our kitchen, in our dining room. And I was playing this game before my parents were going somewhere. I think it was one of the first times I was ever being left home, or I was about to go somewhere, to a wedding. I think that was the wedding where my tooth got cut in half. Because my sister thought I had something on my tooth and it was loose, and she cut it in half. The bottom of my tooth is just gone. That was a child tooth, of course, so now I have an adult tooth in its place. But I just have vivid memories. I remember the specific level I was in. It was a Bowser stage. And I was running around with my dad after I stopped playing the game, or in the middle of it. And we were playing Hooby Dooby Jooby, which was a superhero game I'd made up. And that was the most fun time we ever had playing it. So I have just a lot of memories like that surrounding the game that don't really have to do with the game. And that's just part of the magic of the game. And I wanted to express that, because that's part of it for me personally. And, you know, I don't know, I link a lot of games with personal, non-game related memories. And this is, of course, the earliest example. And I remember, we'll get to more memories next time, I guess. I'm LP Master 6. We will let Mario sleep in the relaxing aquarium where there are too many fish for such a small tank. That's animal abuse. Don't do it. Don't get a fish.